Pardon me?
Are you refusing to speak to me?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, right now you're under investigative detention.
Okay.
Good. So we got a call about a male with possible knife that matches the description.
Okay.
That's coming from exactly where you were coming from.
Okay.
And that's what we're investigating. You understand, sir?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, sir. So just move your knife to the side, please. Move to the side.
I don't condone any searches or anything like this, dude. I'm just
fine.
walking
No,
down the
listen,
street. I'm going to get a workout in, and you're stopping me because I look like a suspect?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, and I'm not the suspect.
Listen.
Was the suspect having a coffee? Was the suspect doing
like
this
I
or that, dude? I'm not your guy.
Relax.
I'm not your guy.
Why are you so
Don't tell me to relax. I'm not stressed.
Yeah. So you're just gonna hold on for a second until we confirm it's not you, and then you'll
Go do your thing, man. You don't even need to be in my face then. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, you're close enough for me, man. I don't... This is ridiculous.
Okay, it's cool. That's fine.
I'm just walking down the street and you sit here and you stop me. Like,
Yeah.
do you understand why I'm aggravated?
Yeah, but do you understand why I'm stopping you?
Well, okay, so we have a mutual understanding.
Alright guys, this encounter starts off exactly how so many controversial police stops begin. Vague suspicion, instant detention, and a citizen left wondering what crime he supposedly committed. The man is simply walking down the street heading to work out when officers suddenly approach and tell him he's under investigative detention. Their reasoning. A possible suspect with a possible knife was reported somewhere in the area. Notice the uncertainty already building into the officer's language. Possible. Maybe matching. Nothing concrete. Nothing specific. Yet despite all of that, the officers immediately begin asserting authority as if guilt has already been established. The citizen remains frustrated but controlled, repeatedly explaining that he's done absolutely nothing wrong. And honestly, that's what makes this situation so intense. The entire detention begins with assumptions instead of evidence, and the tension rises almost immediately because the officers seem more interested in control than confirmation.
Then until you're done your thing, then perfect.
You can hang out. That's fine. No, I should leave your bag down there, please.
Oh, fuck, bro. Power trip or what? What, do I look like I have a knife or I'm ready to stab you, bro? You're sitting here saying, like, why do I need to put my bag? Do I look dangerous to you, dude?
You have a knife?
You're twice my size.
Okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to confirm you're not the suspect.
And how are you going to confirm?
There's ways to do so. Actually. Like, yeah.
Gray streak in the hair.
Oh, no.
Like, come on. Tattoos here, tattoos here. I'm the guy.
35, 6'1", lots of tattoos.
6'1", bro.
So
I'm 5'9", dude.
well, you're not much. I'm about 6 feet and you're about my height. So
No, you're not.
we got a couple. Well, do you have any weapons on you, sir?
No.
Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm just gonna pat you down for any weapons.
I don't really want you to patch me down. I don't want you guys touching me.
Okay,
So right now you're being investigated.
I told him he's under investigation.
I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Don't grab me like I'm gonna run away, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know you, right?
Yeah. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm getting detained here for what?
I explained it to you thoroughly.
And so why are you grabbing me like I'm gonna run away? I haven't done anything wrong, bro.
That's all. I'm making sure you don't have any weapons on you. That's all.
I haven't done anything wrong. What's your names and badge numbers,
I'll
dude?
tell you that.
It's right here on the vest, man.
Is that what you tell the judge?
Yeah, tell me about them.
Yeah, 256.
Now this is where the pressure starts building fast. The officers begin demanding compliance, telling the man to move his belongings and preparing to pat him down despite having no confirmed evidence tying him to any crime. The citizen pushes back verbally, refusing consent to searches and pointing out the obvious flaws in their description. According to police, the suspect is supposedly around 6'1" with tattoos, but this man clearly argues he's closer to 5'9". The details don't match, yet officers continue forcing the detention forward anyway. And this right here is what frustrates so many people watching these encounters online. Instead of stopping to verify facts first, police escalate first and investigate later. The man repeatedly asks a reasonable question. How does simply existing in public while having tattoos suddenly transform someone into a criminal suspect? That question hangs over the entire encounter, and honestly, the officers never provide a convincing answer.
There you go. Why didn't you do that the first time?
2644.
Perfect.
I thought you were going to read it for yourself, man. It's right
Not
on my
everybody
vest.
can read, man. Isn't it your policy to at least identify yourself?
So listen, yeah, we did.
No, you had to convince him.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
read
confused,
it.
eh? You thought it might be a
It's
fake,
on
a
film.
fake
What do you
police
mean? What do you mean I'm
officer?
confused? There's no
So
confusion
just
here.
come stand in front of the car for a second. Thank you, man. What's your name?
Is there any other way that you can confirm
Well, so
Like,
we're waiting. We're waiting.
For what? I'm not answering any more questions,
Okay,
dude.
so you're gonna be under arrest for obstruction.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm obstructing justice by not answering questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Like
It's my right not to answer questions.
No, you're under investigative detention.
So I don't have to further your investigation.
No, but if you impede my investigation,
I'm not
you're
answering
subject.
question isn't impeding investigation.
Yeah,
I have the right not to
when you
answer
refuse
questions.
to identify yourself, you are
just getting
impeding.
a better description.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So what's your name?
I'll wait until you guys. I need somebody else down here, like a sergeant.
No,
or something.
sergeant's right there.
Hey, man. So I just would like. He asked me how it was going. Goodness gracious, dude. I'm going down to work out at the park on Briere and Rose. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get you on your way if you're not involved. But we don't know. I'm not all knowing, right? I gotta get down to the.
At this point, the detention starts shifting into something even more aggressive. Officers physically grab the man while insisting they only want to ensure he doesn't have weapons. But here's the problem. The citizen hasn't threatened anyone, hasn't acted violently, and hasn't shown any signs of aggression whatsoever. Still, they continue tightening control over the interaction. The man asks for badge numbers and names, something every citizen has the right to request during a public interaction with law enforcement. At first, officers deflect with the classic response, "It's on my vest." Only after pressure do they verbally identify themselves. That hesitation says a lot. Meanwhile, the citizen calmly explains that refusing to answer questions is not obstruction, and legally speaking, he's absolutely correct. But instead of acknowledging that, officers begin hinting at possible arrest threats. And this is exactly where viewers start seeing the dangerous gray area. Intimidation replacing actual legal justification.
And so I match a description based on what? A picture, based on a verbal description, based on
a verbal
what?
description. So
Okay, and I don't match the height. The hair, is the hair the same? Like, you can't just anybody with tattoos that's around 5'9". You can't just pull us over and search us.
No, but they also said a white guy around 35 with tattoos walking this way.
So that could have
How many
been
other people do you see that look like you coming
walking this way, dude. He could have taken a left or a right anywhere.
He could have.
Anywhere. Exactly.
That's why
So
you're not. Hey, listen.
you need reasonable articulable suspicion, and this is just
That is enough suspicion, man.
Is it?
Yep, it very much is.
Okay, well, I'd like to figure out, like, I'm not answering any more of your guys' questions. I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, you know it's your right not to talk to me. You don't have to talk to me, but you're not free to go. You understand that, right?
Fair enough.
Yep. You're not facing charges. I would need reasonable grounds. And again, you don't have to.
So if I'm not facing charges, why am I being detained for?
Because you're being investigatively detained for a criminal offense. But you're not being charged yet.
Alright, now the argument turns directly toward constitutional rights, and the entire encounter becomes even more revealing. The citizen repeatedly states he does not wish to answer more questions, which is fully within his rights during an investigative detention. But officers immediately try reframing silence as obstruction. Think about how dangerous that logic becomes if accepted. Suddenly, refusing voluntary cooperation starts sounding criminal even when it legally isn't. The citizen continues dismantling their justification point by point. The height doesn't match. The details don't fully align. The suspect description is broad enough to fit countless people walking through the neighborhood. White male. Tattoos. Mid-30s. Walking nearby. That's not a precise identifier, that's a fishing expedition. Yet despite all these inconsistencies, officers continue insisting their suspicion is valid. And honestly guys, this is where public trust completely collapses, because people watching see officers protecting their authority more aggressively than protecting constitutional standards.
She's going up to the unit now.
You mind if I grab my coffee? Is that cool before it gets cold? It's just on the sidewalk over there.
Sure.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Then the supervisor arrives, and instead of calming the situation down, he reinforces everything that escalated it in the first place. The supervisor confidently claims the vague verbal description alone creates reasonable, articulable suspicion. But the citizen immediately pushes back again, pointing out something critically important: reasonable suspicion must actually be reasonable. It cannot just be broad assumptions mixed with geographic coincidence. The officers still haven't confirmed the address connected to the original call, yet they continue detaining him anyway. That's what makes this encounter feel so backward. The investigation appears built around proving their detention was justified instead of objectively determining whether he's truly connected to the alleged incident. The citizen keeps his composure surprisingly well considering the circumstances, but frustration is clearly growing. And honestly, viewers can understand why. Imagine being stopped, grabbed, questioned, and threatened despite officers openly admitting you aren't even being charged with anything.
The ironic thing is whoever it is getting away right now.
All right, man. So they gave us the wrong address. It's not you.
I told you.
Good to go.
Told you.
Good one.
You too, man. Hopefully you spent a lot of time getting the wrong guy. The guy's still out there. I shouldn't be worried. There's a guy with a knife and I shouldn't be worried. Like, dude, you've got an attitude problem. You're very smug. Very smug. Yeah, you too, man. Good job. You want my name still? It's fuck off. Oh, ho, 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 clever, eh? You fucking idiot.
Now the encounter enters its most absurd phase. The man remains detained on the sidewalk while officers spend several minutes checking information inside their patrol vehicle. During this entire time, he remains calm enough to ask if he can grab his coffee before it gets cold, a small moment that actually says a lot about his demeanor throughout the stop. He's not aggressive. He's not hostile. He's irritated, absolutely, but still controlled. Meanwhile, if there truly was a dangerous suspect with a knife somewhere nearby, that individual is potentially long gone while officers focus all their attention on the wrong person. That irony becomes impossible to ignore. No new evidence appears. No new witnesses arrive. No additional facts strengthen the detention. Instead, officers simply recycle the same weak description over and over again. And this is where many viewers begin asking the obvious question: is this really policing, or is this just assumption backed by authority?